let's talk about House of Farhung and your personal, practice in fashion. How have you tried to incorporate biomateriality and sustainability in your fashion, in your, journey?
Well, that's a really good question. Again, I feel like with biomaterials, I started experimenting, and especially with 3D softwares, because we are in the age of metaverse and we are in the age of using digital fashion. And so that was something that really interested me. And I started producing these looks and playing with softwares. And I was and am experimenting with biomaterials. And I kept thinking about these amazing prototypes. Honestly, for me, it was a great time because it was a lot of playing. It was like being in school again, because once you're working, it's a very practical process, right? So as I was playing and producing these cool projects and materials, I kept thinking, well, hold on, where's the practicality in this? So I really thought about something that I wanted to do was I wanted to make something or material that could be symbiotic, or it could be biodegradable, but it could also have like maybe a living, breathing process. And that's something I'm still working on. But that led me to look for collaborations because I have all these ideas. And the truth is, I would love to think that I can master everything and I'm intelligent enough to master everything, but there are certain skill sets I don't have. So I started looking for collaborators. And I will say this, it's really, the world moves forward. People are willing to work. And I feel like there's a very closed off attitude, you know, हमारे लोगों में कि engineer is an engineer and a doctor is a doctor, and they cannot, like, they're like, blinders on their eyes, they can't move left and right. And that's not how the world works. You have skills, you have a brain. Who told you that you can't move left and right? I like to tell my kids that what is the difference between you and an average darzi? And they'll have lots of answers, and I'll tell them that honestly speaking, he's better than you. He's better than me. He stitches 10 jodas a day. I do not. I will clearly tell you this: his stitching is better than my stitching. But do you know what I have that he generally won't have? Ideas. Okay, like generally I will say, okay, well, why don't we move this here and do this? And they'll be flabbergasted because they're taught one thing. They're usually taught, it's here and here and that's it. So if you have the education and you have the skill set, you should be able to broaden your horizon. So getting back to the topic, I looked for collaborators, and I feel like I found an amazing one in Sarah Khan. She's a synthetic biologist from Peshawar, and she was really enthusiastic. She's very humble. She's done some amazing projects. She was very sweet in, hearing me out, and I really admired that she wanted to work and she wanted to do something, and she heard me and my ideas. And she actually said something really important to the lines of what you said, that we have to create something practical, and we should address something that is a problem in Pakistan. It shouldn't just be an experimental something that we think up, and that's exactly what I was thinking as well. And I thought, yes, absolutely. And I just threw out the word. We had some
Brainstorming.
storming sessions,
That's
and we
fine.
were just like working ideas. And I threw out the word biosequence, and that's where we went from, because it's something that we use abundantly. It's something that is a huge problem. Um, and Pakistan is, king of sequence. We love our wedding wear, we love our formal wears. And yeah, it was something practical.